Hello. What's up? What's up? Here we go. I think I've lost followers on Twitch. It's okay. I think I was at 94 or 95 at some point, but now it's 93. Oh, rest in peace. Not that I had 95 people watching me at any time, but maybe someone from very long time ago and says, oh, I'm getting notifications the whole time. I don't even know who it is. Unfollow. Quite possible. Hello, Justin. Hello. How's your weekend going?
Hello there.
Mine is almost done. Weekends go too fast. I thought for a next game after Pillars I might... I'm not actually sure. I would want to do something cozy, but I don't think I have anything really cozy. Or I have to buy something. Or I do have a couple of survival-ish games which can be kinda cozy. Like I played My Time at Porsche a long time ago. I really want to play My Time at Sendrop, but I don't have it yet. I have to still buy it, but... I do have a couple of like survival games. Maybe I'll do that after, but I'm not close to being done with Pillars. I'm pretty sure I still have quite a bit to go. Why am I... This I can... I am not even close to being finished with with Pillars. So I have so much to do. Think at least how long did I play it? I've been playing for 30 hours. Maybe halfway? Maybe. It's either halfway or less. I'm either halfway, I'm either less than halfway. Yesterday I had the Delta Green that we played. It's like Call of Cthulhu, tabletop RPG, but a bit more focused on hiding the supernatural. You're like a company that tries to hide the supernatural things that are happening in the world, or stopping it. It should have been a one shot, but we're not even close to being done. we did nothing. Everything has gotten worse. one of our players lost a leg, and we have not gotten closer to figuring out how to stop the problem. Oops. I'll be fine. I'll give him a fake leg, a peg leg. I'm playing a paramedic. Well, like a medic from the army. I don't know if you call it a paramedic too. I patched his leg up so he's not bleeding to death right now, but he still is missing a leg, so it's gonna be hard. And yesterday I also watched the movie Obsession. The people who was playing Delta Green with, they asked They asked if I want to see it. I said, oh, I want to see it at some point, sure. Said, watch it now, then we'll watch with you. I was like, okay, sure. They already had seen it though, but I had not. I wouldn't say I'm like a healer. I don't have magic to heal people. I'm just like, yeah, if someone is hurting, I can try and use my first aid skills and hope I succeed. Which I did. I failed the first time, but that was on someone else. It was on an NPC. He's dead now. But we failed all our important roles, I think. Because we have learned nothing. We have to search for stuff and we found nothing. He had like, the GM had a lot of handouts. And he said like, you're failing everything. I want to give you these, but I can't because you're failing everything. Sorry, we can't do anything about it. If you don't want us to fail, just let us succeed. Don't let us roll. I think we're just gonna die. In D&D, I want to play like a heavy support once. Like just barely any attacks, just support. I think I've said it on stream before that I wanted to like play like a character that changes all roles or buffs people's roles or stuff, but it's tough to create it. Maybe for a one shot, if you have like a character that is already like quite high level, if you start low, you just are not bad. You're just a level 1 wizard, which has to survive. Oh, nice. And what's the overarching story? Where are you going with it? Where do you want to go with it? Is it gonna be like Pokemon where they have to go around, catch Pokemon, then enter into an arena to fight? Or is it something more D&D adventure style that they use the Pokemon to save the world? So a bit of both. Save the world, but also compete in tournaments. Because Pokemon always has some overarching big story plotline. What was it in the last Pokemon game I played? This Arceus, I think. And there was like time and space were being messed with. Yeah, can be very fun. And how are you gonna do the Pokemon levels and stuff? Are they gonna level with the characters? Or do the characters not level? Do only the Pokemon level? And is it still gonna be with D&D classes? Like, can I be a wizard and with a Pokemon? So many questions. Or are the Pokemon leveled characters? Like if you had a Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee, they would be monks. Stunning Strike! Or can you just mid-battle Fireball? Like Pokemon Battle. Pikachu, come back! Fireball! On the enemy Pokemon. So many options. So many choices. Have you seen the movie Obsession, Justin? I watched it yesterday. It was a good movie. I don't really like watching horror movies or anything, but it went alright. Like the people I watched it with, they said, "Oh, this is the movie that made me feel." There's no movie that ever made me feel like this, whatever. For me, it was alright. I guess it didn't. It's not my kind of. Not the horror that frightens me. I don't like body horror, like blood and you know. That's what. Don't like watching that. Like it was a bit disgusting sometimes, like the pooping and the puke filled face when she was just standing there waiting for him to come home, or stabbing herself in the eye, or smashing someone on a steering wheel. Well, on a brake technically. But it's not that I'm gonna have nightmares from it. But yeah, who would think that a magic wish thing would work, right? But also when he kind of figured it out, he was the main guy was actually like the bad guy in the movie. He messed everything up. He could have stopped sooner. If he wasn't being a bit selfish. Keep trying it to make it work, even though he knows it's not right. And it was like a YouTuber, right? It's like some comedy sketch YouTuber. I remember seeing like shorts and stuff from him. I was like, damn, is that the guy that made it? Crazy. Also, like the friend of the main guy. You see that guy often in his shorts and stuff. In the funny videos.
All right then.
I hope no one will attack me outside because I killed the shop owner here. And stole from a shop.
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranganui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
There was also like a movie, what was it called? Talk to Me? That was also from like YouTubers. Raka Raka, I think their name was. And they also made another one, but I don't know that name. I have not seen those though. But I did watch their videos when they still made videos. It was sometimes a bit gruesome because they made like stunt videos. They were fighting each other and very bloody sometimes and doing real stunts. They were crazy. Those guys were crazy. Someone want to talk to me? No, okay. Learn the grieving mother's past. Return to Rumbold. And that's the farmer guy. Cliffs in the vision, I don't know where they are. Explore the endless path. Hell no. Nope. Durance, he's my party now. Travel with Adair to the records archive. Do I not have a quest for the druid? I guess not. I'll go to Rumbold first. Mr. Pigman, I killed your troll, even though he was not actually evil. He was not eating people. Well, he was eating people, but only the ones that broke into his... But I can understand you not wanting them, and they stole all your pigs.
Well met, friend.
Any sign of that ogre, or is it its head? Hold up the ogre's head. Is this what you were looking for? He slaps his thighs and hoots. Blazes. That thing's even uglier than I thought. And look at the size of it. He squints open-mouthed into the ogre's dead eyes. He takes the head in both arms, heedless of the stinking drizzle of blood that falls his clothes. I've got big plans for this. You wait right there. He disappears into the house and returns with a blunderbuss in his hand. I call it the Lead Spitter. It belonged to my father and served me in the Saints' War. It's old but sturdy and it packs real punch. Should be more useful to someone like yourself these days. He pulls a pouch from his pocket. Oh, and 600 copper for your trouble. Damn, that guy rich. Nah, thank you. I'll take it. Don't need it. Crosses his arms and looks at his piglets. And now to get back to the business of rebuilding my herd. Only he takes one of the pigs and gives it a quick examination. This runt's still looking too small. I don't expect to get any good leather out of it. And I'd just as soon not have it weaken the rest of my stock. Why don't you take it? Give me one less mouth to feed anyway. The piglet trots over to you. Its pink snout wiggles. I have a piggy! I have a little piggy friend. Hello, Mr. Piglet. Oh, it's so cute. I think I'm gonna keep the piggy instead of the doggy. No, not bacon. Friend. Buddy is friend. So I have a little spider. I have a little dragon, another dragon. I have a giant miniature space piglet. Alrighty. It's not food shaped, it's friend shaped. It's friend shaped. I gotta find the shopkeep. Ah, here it is. Armor. Armor man, I will sell you all my junk. All my junk inside my trunk. And I have a lot of junk in my trunk. Trust me.
Hail and well met.
Apparently, since I heard Endeavor's voice here, there was like well, apparently I've watched it. I don't know when it was, like today or a couple of days ago, I don't know. There was like a new My Hero Academia episode, but like was only 6 minutes long. Like a super short epilogue. Is the epilogue after? I don't know. Like even after the epilogue, there was another epilogue. Or is epilogue before? I don't know. I don't know what the other word is. Prologue? Prologue is probably before. Epilogue after? Would assume. Skane initiates hood. I don't need that. I don't need that. You can have that dagger. You can have that headshot. It's not mine. That stuff was actually from her, I think. I just yoinked her stuff. But everyone was already grown up in the previous epilogue. But it was still nice. Sell that, sell that. If it doesn't have a special color, I'm selling it. Even if it's blue, I think I'm probably gonna sell it, but... Fuck, I sold it. Oh well. Well, it's not sold yet, but... Too many fine daggers. I don't need fine daggers. It's an exceptional mace. Fine is only fine. Who needs fine when you have exceptional? Duran's staff I'm gonna sell because it's Duran's. I'll keep the rest for now. Oh, I get 6k. Damn! He's super rich though. Alrighty, don't worry about it. Don't let it burn. I don't think rice cookers burn things, but maybe. You never know. It's two-handed. Interrupt, strong. Initiative high. Weapon reach. I have the S-Stock 2637. That's what I'm using right now. No, that's not what I'm using right now. It's the same. The Hours of Rumbold. Ritezi Thorn. I don't know what to buy or sell or keep or not keep. I have a bit of clothes, I can sell a bit more. First everything not colored, and then we'll see. I have a whole bunch of this, which I'm gonna sell. Too many of them. Hides. Too many of these. All the same, all the same. This is Duran's robe. I'm just gonna sell it. And it was not done yet? This may be interesting. It's an 8, but only 30. That's actually the same as everything will be. Trade, give me your money, thank you. That's my money. Ha, he doesn't have money. Okay, good. I should sell some of that.
Hello.
I think I have too many. Show me what you got. I have too many of these. They don't sell for much, but they sell. I'm gonna keep those. Thank you. Like, the damages are the same of a lot of weapons. So I don't want to buy other weapons because the damage is like the same, but maybe these things do a lot. Those tiny percentages, well, tiny, 10% of hits turn into crits is big if you have a lot of things that crit. If you have multiple things that do that give extra crit chance or something, then it's probably good, but I don't have that. What's this gun? You're using a gun. Not the same though. 3 damage bypass, 4 damage bypass, crit multiplier, whatever the hell that means. Whatever all that means, eh? It's like so much more damage. And what does it use to shoot? I'll just put it for me for a bit, but I'll probably not use it. Yeah, I'm very rich boy. They call me Mr. Steal Your Money. Wait, the tavern. This is the tavern. I am still looking around for shady people, right? It's me! Hello, me! Dangler.
Gods keep you.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, he's... I know, this is this the guy? No, where's the guy? Ah, he's upstairs. My lord, I'm sorry, but I let your cousin go because you impregnated her. They're still there, okay, that's good. I'll close the door again, if I'm allowed to. No, these were there all along. Lord...
What are you doing up
Lord
here?
Herond.
Unless... Have you news of my daughter? I've got to get her out of this wretched village.
Alright, Justin, alright. An elven man paces in the corner of the room, gnawing the thumb of his fine silk glove. What you doing here? Unless he resumes his pacing. I found Alice. Alice?
My daughter? Is she safe?
She's dead.
That can't be. What happened?
His face is ashen. He looks back at you, his eyes suddenly fearful. You know exactly what I discovered?
I don't know what you're referring to, but I've heard enough already. Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
Go. Not so fast. If I'm gonna forfeit the pleasure of burying a knife in your gut, I expect better compensation. Your blow dispatches the old man more quickly than you'd like, but you're confident no one has heard you. You're also confident no one will ask too many questions when they find him dead. Amulet of Summer Solstice, plus 3 damage reduction. Grants Sunbeam. Ooh, nice. Plus 3 damage reduction for burn. Nice, okay. Thank you for your clothes. Sorry for murdering you, but... Oh, Piggy! Come out. Come out here. Can't close the door. You saw nothing. I am not a killer, but I am a killer because that guy was a rapist. An incest rapist. I'm fine, no one hurt me. Your lord is still sleeping upstairs. I just bunked him once, he died. Okay, I'm looking for shady people still. Something happened here. Found and buried edit. The quest expires in 2 days. What? What is bound and buried edit? The quest expires in 2 days. And where is that quest? Maybe I have to go back to place. Belfort village for Naifir. I have to bring her eggs back. Egg lady! Egg lady! Hello, egg lady.
Greetings.
It was not a smart idea to go kill the troll and then some other people after I got the eggs, but it's still intact. Anything else I can do for you? Because I found a dragon egg. Hylia's feathered tits. What? Why does she have feathered tits? Hylia's feathered tits. She claps her hands together, wincing at the pain. I knew you could help. How'd you manage it? I found the nest you spoke of. Hope those worms didn't give you too much trouble. Let's see her then. She cradles the egg with her good arm. Amazing, not a single crack. She runs her bandaged hand across the shell. She hefts the egg into the back of her wagon and rummages among her shelves. Here, take this. She drops a stack of coins and a parcel of ingredients into your hands. Everything you need to brew a good strong pick-me-up should come in handy with kind of scraps you seem to get into. She leans closer. And come see me anytime you need potions or ingredients, alright? I got special price for a friend. She winks. 600 copper, XP. Alrighty. Thank ya. Thank you, my lady. What's this? Toggle turn-based mode. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's that mode. Scout around Durford village. Is this Durford villages? Ah, that's for the guy. No, it's something. Why? Ah, Naifre is the person up in the. I just never heard them speak. I thought it was a man. Scout around Durford village for Naifre. Around or in? Is there anyone roaming around? I've already done this. That would be like a place where someone would hide, but I don't think there's anyone. Maybe they only started hiding after though. Ah, these might be the people. They are pretty shady. Ah, that's the person I need to talk to. An elf idles by the road, watching the village across the river. He nods as you approach, and the cowled figure standing near him will fall silent.
Good day to you.
Hey, it's Liam. Greetings. A look of horror slowly forms on his face. Blazes, you just come from the village, have you? How bad is it? How bad was what? Haven't you heard? There's a murderer on the loose, said to have gone mad with grief and strangled a dozen healthy children when her own was hollow-born. He nods at the figures with him. We've come all the way from Defiance Bay to bring her to justice. So there's something around here. He knows across the river. She's hiding out in the village. We'd go in after her ourselves, but the problem is she knows our faces. There's no telling what she'd do if she saw us coming, and we'd like to avoid any further unnecessary bloodshed. Her name's Nifre. She's Norlan. We want to get her out of town so that we can deal with her cleanly. She knows we're looking for her, but if someone were to convince her that it's safe to leave... Why did the Duke send the Crucible Knights after her? The powers that the Bee want to keep things quiet. The powers that Bee want to keep things quiet. For obvious reasons. Better not to cause a fuss, and certainly better to startle her into doing something drastic. Not sure about this. He lays a strong hand on your shoulder. A mad woman like that is everybody's problem, friend. Just keep an eye out. If you come across her, remember what I told you. Promise I'll make it worth your while. What does she do exactly? She's responsible for the murders of all those babies in Defiance Bay, remember? Terrible things, but we'll make her pay, alright?
Hello.
I should go back to my search. Nifra just wanted me to look for shady folk. Now I just go back to her and ask what she has to say about it. I don't think she is a baby killer. I don't think there are many babies to kill in Defiance Bay, because I know Defiance Bay was alright, right? I don't know. Because of the Hollowborns. Hello,
How do you
Nifra.
do?
How's it look out there? Seen anything suspicious? Someone told me you were responsible for heinous killings in Defiance Bay. Let me guess. Was that someone named Medrith? She draws a stiletto. It's a lie. Plain and simple. I got on the wrong side of his employer, and now he's after me. But if you're here to do his dirty work, I won't make it easy on you. Relax, I just want to hear your side of the story. What story? The Doominols came after me. I just happened to rob the wrong place. How was I supposed to know? They already claimed it. She runs her hand into her hood and through her hair. It was an honest mistake. I'm just trying to survive. And if you spoke with Meredith, you know, or Medrith, you know where he's waiting. Please help me get out of here. I'll go east. Medrith's waiting for you just west of the river. She nods slowly. Alright, I'm trusting you. Don't have much choice. See if you can send him the other way. That should buy me some more time. She follows the hooded figures towards the stairs, giving you a final uncertain glance as she passes through the door. I was honest. I did not lie. I am no liar. Though my pants might be on fire. No, it's not. I didn't lie. I did not lie. I did not. Because I did not want to get her killed, because I don't think she's a
skirt wizard,
baby killer.
or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
What's a skirt
They
wizard?
will use you, cast you off when it suits them, never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
And this guy is being a bit shady, to say the least. Hello,
Gods
Medrith.
keep you.
He picks at the long blade of grass. Found enough yet? I'm ready to get out of here. She snuck out the back of the inn and went north. He squints at you, pulling the grass into two flimsy threads. Did she now? And how would you have known that? I was just hoping you believe me. Madrid bit. Don't worry. I'll catch up to her right after I take care of you.
With Maidan Ansawu.
Arthek Worthen Roth!
Okay, that's okay. That's you're allowed to attack him. That's good. I don't know if he's in the radius anymore though now. Hey you there. All the rest is gonna be slow, so you're gonna help me, right?
Ready, Watcher.
I don't need it. They're all gonna die. They're all gonna die.
Following your lead. Let's
Ooh, damn.
Ixi! Anna!
Stop attacking us, thank you.
Hey.
Knock him on the ground. Yes.
Lavaru, Beyond!
No!
Your leader is dead.
Arthek Worthen Roth!
How was Aloth so close to death? What did happen? What did happen to you? What you doing? Happening? Red. Or stay close to
Ready,
our
Watcher.
priest. Where's the priest? Ah, there's the priest. Just didn't look like the priest. Interrupt his ass.
There's a...
Someone exploded.
Yes? Hey.
Get down!
What is it?
Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow.
I shall do.
What? I'll let...
Nice. Barely took any damage. And got some free. Ooh, he take a lot of money. Thank you very much for the 1,000 grand loonies. Don't mind if I do. Taxes collected, lost 429 to bandits. Earned 474. Ah, it's okay. I'm just letting it do its thing. Is everything built that I built? Ah, I have to assign someone to a quest. I see. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't want a slaver. He can leave. Reward 15% experience binding a rope in treasure. Minor item. Sure. You do that. I'm not gonna send a grieving mother on a task to find bound and buried treasure. Ah, you're still grieving? Go hunt for something. I'm kinda tempted to have her in my party though, because she's also a cipher like me, and then I can have two ciphers inside, because I think my abilities are quite strong. Like, not having to care for spell slots and stuff seems pretty strong. Okay, I have to look at some stuff I have gotten and see if someone wants to wear it. I think this will be good for you. Because he does a lot of fire things. Or no, I wanted to give that to Aloth, right? I think I wanted Aloth to be my fire guy. And give him some fire upgrades and then have him do mostly fire damage somehow, some way. Stiletto. Fine greatsword, fine warbow. What bow you using? It's like different, but the initiative is lower, so I think I'll keep that. It's reliable and wounding, so it's better. Yeah, but if I have two ciphers, then I have like two of the same, so they're pretty strong. So fine brigandine. This might be something good for her there. So they're wearing something pretty decent though. This is plus 2 damage reduction. It makes your initiative so slow. If someone wears it, they're not gonna be able to go for like 17 turns. Like 10 and 12. How can I up someone's dexterity? Some initiative. Turn-based mode initiative is used to the characters with lower initiative values will act before other characters. But the initiative doesn't work. Like the initiative in D&D is you have like your turn order. That's the order everyone goes, and then the people that are faster go first. But everyone still goes once before someone else gets to go. Here, it's not like that. Aloth is most of the time allowed to go like 3 times before Adair goes once. Which is crazy. Because it's like not that big a difference. 6.7 and 5? It's not that big a difference. 6, 7. 7.2. He's already pretty tanky, and this I think is just good for him. I don't know why he's so slow though. Whew, hear it. Is the gun? Like his very initiative is extremely high. What if I swap
Following
his
your
weapons? Does it change? No. If I take this out, it also doesn't change. If I put this there, it also doesn't change. Dexterity and armor. His dexterity is just shite, probably. Yeah, his dex is minus. My dex is pretty good, that's why I'm allowed to go often. His is as well. His is also Trasherino. You too. Damn, I would have thought like a bow and arrow lady would be good, faster. Like, yeah.
Right away.
Hey,
Maybe at some point I'm gonna throw my slow boys out because I don't want them to be slow. Okay. Grieving Mother's Pass, travel the cliffs. I don't think there was anywhere to go from here, right? I believe. I don't think I was able to go anywhere else from here. I'll go have a look around, but I don't think so. Oh, hello, Zell. 85 stream streak. Damn. '85 stream streak. Congratulations. But most of the areas I cannot go to. These are still grayed out. I'm not able to go there. I have to go here and then maybe cross the water somehow, but I cannot do that yet. This is the place I can go, and these two bridges is the place I can go. I think if I level up one more time or so, then I'm gonna try and go to Redrick's Hold and see if I can wreck that boy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out of the map here, but I'm gonna try. I can. Will it show me something? No. On the bottom? I doubt it, but I'm gonna try. Bon appetit, Zell. Bon appetite. I have eaten some food at some point in my life. Yeah, no, it does not do anything. Guess maybe I go back here and see if something changed there. I doubt it, but maybe. I can go there. I think I probably have to find something I can put in this. But I don't know what. Or where to find it. The bright sun casts its light on a pattern in the ground. You kneel to get a better look. The stone here has been carved with a few simple shapes. A small circular indentation marks the center, and a much larger circle surrounds it. You see what appears to be writing above the two circles. I've already read this, but I've forgotten, so I gotta try again. Examine the outer circle. Several shapes have been carved along the outer ring, though most have been worn away. You can make out a crescent above the center. The characters are completely foreign to you, no doubt the remnants some long forgotten language. I don't know that this is a sun and this is a circle. Indentation is shallow and smooth, it looks like was. Don't think I have anything to put in there. I get nothing. Guess maybe I have to go to one of the bridges. Edelwan Bridge is the closest one at the moment. Guess I'll go there. Where do I have to go? They want me to go to... My main quest is go to Wodeka, wherever that is. Moses told me I might find the leading key in the City of Defiance. Is it the City of Defiance? I guess so, it's Defiance Bay. Alright. Guess we'll see. Scooby-Dooby-Doo! I have to go in sneaky mode again. Because I want to see if I find something schnecky, right? Commoner! These are just gonna be brain boys. Show me what you got. Thank you for your info.
Blade in the dark.
I will not use it for anything. Brain boy.
I'll take a look.
There's gonna be a massive shady in it. Welcome to Defiance Bay, but watch yourself in our city, understand? Okay. I'll go walk around first, loot your sidelines, because they are not yours. Copper Lane. Sure. It's the only place I can choose.
Defiance Bay. The city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to Animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Done. Job's done. Oh, it's massive. That's a big city. Hooey. Hooey. I managed to go to the gym without pain for the first time in about 6 months. Nice. Congratulations. Can I pet the cat? No.
Those walls surround the whole city?
Yes? Has a question. These elements that have brought divine wrath upon us all.
Hello.
Yeah, indeed. You've had to endure a lot. Now, no more pain forever. Rowan's arms are crossed and his mouth is set in a grim frown as he watches the gathered protesters. He looks ready for a fight. He sizes you up. New in town, eh? You've picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacies no better here. It's the Animancers. Megran scorch 'em, and they nest in this city like rats. You mark my words. Though, us dozens are gonna put a stop to it. So typical, because I have an appointment for my condition that I have 20 weeks for. It's always good to just have it checked up on, so it never happens again. Tell me about the dozen. He taps his chest. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influences of Animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preying nobles in training these days. Just like a militia, the dozens except for the training. Just like a militia, doesn't. Except for the training, and the discipline, and the code of honor. His eyes gleam, and we're always looking to expand. The more people see things our way, the better for the state of the country. You have any interest in hearing more? Stop by Admeth's Den sometime. The Expedition Hall. Lot of free thinkers in there. Can set straight all the nonsense the nobles and the Animancers want you to believe. Might even be some paid work there for motivated types. Neither. I don't know. I want to play Disco Elysium at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna play it after this, because this is a pretty big one. And I think after this I want to play something more cozy, chilly, chillaxy. Thinking of like a survival game or something. Though before I start this game, I was letting you choose between Pillars and Disco Elysium. What are you doing out here? He gestures at the crowd, which buzzes with angry chatter. Also, what are Animancers? They've probably already said it at some point, but what exactly are they? Are they just wizards? I don't know. Trying to get folk to see reason, we're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke is granting Animancers dangerous liberties. What do you know about Animancers? Maybe I'll learn it here. It's a study and manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is the purview of the gods. The Aedirans at least had a sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul readings those ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Eguethan times, which is why you'll see Animancers tinkering with old Eguethan artifacts. Kana raises a fist to cough discreetly into it. Half-truths. Oh, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I'll give him that. He shakes his head. Trouble is, the Animancers got no idea what half those artifacts actually do, not that they'll admit it. Our empathetic friend is correct about one thing at least. I'd like to know more about Defiance Bay. This is the capital of the Free Palatinate of the Deerwood. We started out as the capital of the Aediran colony, but we booted the Flacid Scepter from these lands 150 years ago. These days, we're a major port receiving trade and visitors from all over the world, but we, some of us anyway, strive to hold on to the pioneering spirit that earned us freedom a century and a half ago. The city is divided into 5 districts: Copperland, First Fires, Ondra's Gifts, and Brackenbury, and Heritage Hill. He ticks each off on a calloused finger. Okay. Yeah, I guess I know it now as well, because they told me kind of a little bit. They're like old magic users, but using like ancient artifacts, which may be dangerous. Tell me about Copper Lane. This here is Copper Lane. He taps a scuffed boot on the cobblestone. It's primarily a market district, but you've also got the Expedition Hall directly north of here, where you can join treks into the wild. That's also where my fellow dozen martyrs and I tend to meet up with other concerned citizens. He points to a long domed building west and north of your position. And that's the Hall of Revealed Mystery. Eerie place, you ask me, but they've got the biggest library in their wood. That might be interesting. Wasn't Avowed like not really that well received? Like I heard it was very mediocre. Kana laughs. Eerie indeed. It might be less so if more kith stepped inside. Perhaps we ought to visit Omen and see just what mysteries are revealed. Sure. Tell me about Brackenbury. A noise of disgust rattles in his throat. The nobility that didn't sail back to Aedea stayed there. Most of the families there trace their lineage back to old imperial times. Other than a lot of has-been nobility, you've got Hadred House, where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and Brackenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city. He spits on the cobblestone. Tell me about the Fist Fires. That's where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panderers, but we'll take it back someday. That's where you'll find the Ducal Palace, the Valian Embassy and Crucible Keep. He shakes his head. The Crucible Knights were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay, but now they're just struggling peacocks with their eyes on fancy titles and their heads up their asses. There's an old temple of Wodika there too. That's where I gotta be. We keep it real nice for her. He winks. Tell me about Ondra's gift. Got the name because it was a wetland that was drained back into in the Imperial Day. Now it's seedy district populated by sailors, common folk and more than a few thugs, but it's a fun place too, if you know where to look. He winks and elbows you. Look for a place called the Salty Mast when you're there. Other than that, it's mostly warehouses and abandoned homes. I don't know, maybe critics didn't like it, or maybe fans of Pillars didn't like it, but it's 77 mostly. Positive reviews on Steam. And I enjoyed it. Just struggled completing some games. I have not bought Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 yet. I will, at some point I will buy it. But yeah, it's also, Avowed is also on my wishlist. It looks alright. I've seen like a couple of videos from it when it first came out, like just the intro part, and it looks like a decent enough game. I don't think it's gonna be like groundbreaking in ways, but probably a decent game. Tell me about Heritage Hall. He shivers. It used to be one of the most prestigious districts in the city. Heroes of the Revolution claimed plots up there next to an ancient Egwithan tower, and the city cemetery had the best views in Defiance Bay. Attracts richer types these days. Lot of Animancy patrons. He spits. He glances at the crowd and lowers his voice. You wouldn't have heard, but something happened over there a couple of months ago. The authorities sealed it off and they're keeping their mouths shut, but mark my words, Animancy is to blame. I don't think there's anyone. Alright, farewell, thanks for all the info. He's been real helpful, I gotta be honest.
I'll see what I can find.
Too many games to play. Too little time. And a lot of those games are very big, very long games, and no time for all these big games, but I want to play them. Don't worry about it, I'm not creeping around. The calm water smells faintly of refuse. I don't know what refuse is. Poop? It's something you refuse? I don't know. The goose and the fox. That song I heard. It sounds like a song that might be used in some D&D things or something. I don't know. Maybe Critical Role used it, I don't know. This. Or High Rollers, maybe, I don't know. The Stelgar's belt is thick with dust and moths. The plaque below the beast reads Maiden Falls 2682.
I'll take a look.
Actress. Astro Oliva looks enigmatic. These are all gonna be brain boys. I'll read your souls, but I will not read them because it's too much to read.
Let's see what lies this way.
Hello, Bishop.
Hail and well met.
The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an Amoa. A handle protrudes from his back and his face is set in a stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink. There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand but doesn't drink from it. This is a lively place. It was found in the early days of Derwooden independence by a traveling scholar named Errol of Levi. He wanted a place where kith of all backgrounds could gather and hash out the issues facing their new country. He rests his elbows on the polished wood of the bar. It didn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenbury aristocrats argued with dock workers from the Gift, while soldiers wrangled with politicians. Derwoodens have never been known to turn down an argument. He takes a sip from the tiny cup. I can imagine things got interesting. Soon kith were coming from the farms and settlements too. He waves at the door as if expecting a crowd to bustle in. This place got even more popular with the Valian sailors than the salty masts. And that was the problem. He drains his cup. No matter what people say about fair-mindedness and civil debate, there is only so much people will tolerate. Errol found himself on the wrong side of an argument with the wrong Thane, and, well, he disappeared a few days later. Some said it was the work of that Thane. He shrugs, spreading his hands over the bar as he surveys the room. But Errol knew which way the wind was blowing. If you ask me, he skipped down, hid out somewhere, hoping for rational minds to prevail in Defiance Bay. Cracks a wry grin. If only he could see it now. Tell me about yourself. Oh, name's Bishop. Used to be a scholar of Barath. Now I run the Goose and Fox and keep the regulars in line. He shifts and you see a warhammer strapped to his back. What more is there to tell? How'd you get from religion to taverns? The journey isn't as long as you think. It started with the Hollowborn, and with this, he takes a black bottle from under the bar and fills the pewter cup. It was my sister's son. Takes a drink. At the beginning of Wadenwen's legacy, he was one of the first. I never expected there would be so many after him. Tragedy is part of the cycle, but it's followed by rebirth. Yet, every year more parents were grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods were silent. So you lost your faith. He leans forward, crossing his arms on the bar. Barath promises rebirth, cycle, but the only cycle I found was this one. Tips the bar. Have a drink, have another, and another, until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I know, they'd left days before and I just hadn't noticed, but they were gone, so I came here. I've cleaned up since then. Not that I found my answer. He tossed the cup back. I've just stopped asking questions. Alright, goodbye. Amoa kinda reminds me of Samoans. What's a Samoan?
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
No, it reminds me of
Which
mimosas.
Not
Which is,
very
I think, a
quiet.
drink, but I don't know what it is. I've just heard it in media and stuff. A dragon is outlined in charcoal pencil. The thick, jagged lines and the faint smell of sulfur suggest that the artist completed this sketch in a hurry. Cliff Dragon, White March. Mercenary. It's a good place to avoid between jobs and Kenra. It's not someone to brain. Ah, Samoa. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Samoans. Amoa. Samoan. I'm not gonna remember that. Moana. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. Kenra. She snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not good. This is not a good time. You look like you could use another drink. I'll get there. She takes a long drink from a glass, just trying to calm down and trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? She says nothing for a few moments, as if hoping you'll leave. At last, Kenra looks up at you, and lamplight falls across her face. A purple bruise is blossoming along her cheekbone. There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Burnisk. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends. And they're not exactly pleasant company. Who hit you? She shakes her head. I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Burnisk. It's these new friends of his. They brought out the worst in him. Tell me about his new friends. They come into our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what it means. Burnisk makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last time they come, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. She scowls and then winces, her fingertips gently probing her bruise. Svev changes, yeah? Svev changes you, I guess. The Burnisk I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought it... She trails off, still feeling the swollen, discolored flesh. Could talk to him. I thought Svev just made people lay around, because apparently I know what it is. Kira shrugs. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he's always been this way. Maybe we could go talk to him. Her hand rests on the table and she clenches it into a white-knuckled fist. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. She opens her hand and a ring clatters on the table. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off, but if I go back there myself, I know what'll happen. I lose my temper and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. She points to her bruise. But I've heard you're trustworthy. If you give this back to him, he'll know we're done. How does she know I'm trustworthy? I just got into town, but okay. And like crouching right next to her. I'm trustworthy, I swear. I'll take a string to Burnisk. She looks at you and nods. The house is just north of here. Just please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Alright.
Light, flame, and
I
sound.
will not kill that big
Keep to ourselves.
dingus. A dwarf and an Orlin debate philosophy on the other side of the curtain. Ah, this is like where they're debating, okay. The paint depicts Glenfadden ruins and the canvas bears roughly brushstrokes. Mushstrokes.
A blade in the dark.
It's a red lockpick. Does that mean I'm not allowed to do it, or is it because it's difficult?
Where there's a pick, there's a
I
way.
just unlocked it, but I'm not stealing. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs, see if there's anyone there, and then I'll go outside and explore a bit further. Did Kay, that lady, have a different kind of key? That's the key I need. Two-toned Wexel.
How do you do?
Normal man relaxes with his feet propped up on the table. Patches of dark brown skin peek out from under a full mane of blue-green hair. He and the Orlan woman with him exchange laughs and comment with the trio at a nearby table, and he spins a dagger in his hand. His hazel eyes watch you. Look like you've seen a night or two in the wilds. Joining us for a drink? Who are you all? The name is Two-Tone Wexel. The lady next to me is Key. We've had our fun with the expeditions, but we're hoping to enjoy a little peace and quiet for the next few weeks anyway. The man at the next table nods at you. I'm Dreadshot Dead on. This is Hurdy and Ilva. We were part of a separate expedition teams, but we both suffered losses and decided to band together. He takes several items off his fingers. Beasts, barbarians, biowax. It's a dangerous time to be an adventurer, but a prosperous one too. The next table, Dead on, raises his glass. And here's to many more prosperous journeys. Is there something else you wanted? No, I'm good. Hello, Key. Hello. Hello. Hurdy-gurdy.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
I think the yellow border people are just brain people.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Where there's a pick, there's a way.
I see, I think it is, if it's yellow lock, then it's allowed. Then it's not gonna be stealing. If it's red lock, it's gonna be stealing inside. I think.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea,
Nothing to see here.
which is
Just looting
not
everyone's
very
room.
quiet.
I'm not looting everyone's room, I'm just looking, and if there's something that looks like it's allowed to steal, then I'll take it. Because then it's not stealing if I'm allowed to steal it. The pages of this book are crisp and fragrant with the salt of a sea breeze. The most unfortunate tale of Favia. It's a long one, isn't it? I'll yoink it, but it's a bit too long for me to read. I'm only taking the looting the chest where there's like a sign on top of it that says free to take home. Let's go outside, yeah. It's a big city. Very big city.
I'll grant you that Animancy has had its failures, Balreach among them. But does that warrant attacks on
Balreach?
innocent practitioners? Superstitious Kith have spilled their share of blood.
That's no comparison. Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the Law College.
Or we could enjoy a glass of wine and a comfortable silence.
Shh. Close to the north was the house of that person. Psst, over here, mister. A young boy watches the passers-by and counts a grimy handful of coins. His face and armors are smudged with dirt, but except for the grass stains, his clothes are in good condition. As you approach, he blinks and makes a quick, furtive effort to pocket his coins. The boy stares at you, his mouth hanging open. After several seconds frozen in silence, he waves a hand. Can you see me? Do you even have eyes? Snaps out of his trance, but continues to watch you with fascination. Hey, mister, want to know a secret? He wipes his nose with a sleeve. I know a real good secret. Looks like we got a little hustler here. Someone raised this kid right. Really? Right. I'm sure a squeaky voiced kid knows about the city. No, I promise. It's really good secret. He scampers in front of you and starts talking rapidly. I know this place where people hide things. Really special things. If you help me, I promise I'll show you. Help with what? Cody's voice suddenly raised in pitch and tempo. The Crucible Knights have these daggers made out of marsh steel. It's the best steel around, except for Durgan steel, which doesn't count because no one makes it anymore. He stops along to catch his breath. Anyway, there's this merchant over by the exhibition hall, and he has a dagger made of real marsh steel. His eyes grow large and round. He said he wouldn't sell it to me because I'm a kid, and kids don't know anything about daggers. But that's not right. I know lots about daggers. I know about the different kinds of steel. I know how the Crucible Knights make them in the forge. I know that the tip can pierce low-gauge scale armor. That one doesn't. That one that's good and sharp can cut through bone. See, I know plenty about daggers. I really want this one. And if you could just get it for me, I promise I'll never ask anyone for anything ever again. In Masuk, we begin training our daughters with the hunting knife as soon as they can talk. Many can field dress a hair before their 10th birthday. I wouldn't trust this kid with a butter knife. I'm not gonna do that, I'm not a monster. I doubt he has parents if he's smudged in mud. Sounds reasonable. I'll get it for you. Cody jumps up and down, whooping and hollering. I know a real adventurer would understand. He points to a large building. There's a big merchant over by the Edmund's Den who sells weapons. He's the one with the dagger. I'll wait right here for you. His gap-toothed grin stretches from ear to ear.
The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Said there'd be less of them.
Why they call themselves the Dozens? Was 12 of their wooden stood outside Helgot's citadel waiting for Waidwen to cross the bridge there. They had to hold him there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate, so that's what they did. Godhammer. That's what they called the bomb they blew up Waidwen with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god? Guess you gotta name it. What do you have against the Dozens? Nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folk anyway. The Dozens, they like to do things take things into their own hand. Gets ugly sometimes. We don't have them in the Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. And it was right. God, I thought it said God, but it said God. Got nothing to do with the honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Magran too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she'd be too impressed with them. I'm sure she'd like to set them on fire anytime they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. Is there a better reflection of the field? People hide behind symbols. They can't be questioned. The Duke's reasonable ban. Maybe while we're in Defiance Bay, we can get him to force people to call themselves what they are. Don't imagine they have as many members if they call themselves the loudmouth sheepfuckers. Good idea. That's a good name, loudmouth sheepfuckers.
Keeping an eye out.
Everyone,
Hey.
please go sneaky beaky. Thank you. Thank you very much. This would go to the Brackenbury. I need to go to the first fires, but I'm not gonna go there until I have checked out everything there is to check out here. Skinflint. Just someone to brain.
A blade in the dark.
What is this place? Looks jaily. Fish's foul smelling sludge ebbs in the trenches. Dead initiate. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint trace of his soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you near, without warning, the soul hurries towards you, as though you were a solitary light in the dark. In the dank gloom of this place, come to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others await, clothed in hoods and shadow. Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs that other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself to face with a troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and his clothes are shredded. Scani draws up next to you. You're right. Looked almost like you'd lost your footing for a minute. Happens from time to time. Oh, good. She watches quietly. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. She cocks her head. I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. Neither am I. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd be picked to travel far in search of something great, but even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. I can't say I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time he goes a little strange in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. Kana grins. It hasn't worked so far. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirit said. I hear the troll. This place is Bingus. Bingus, too Bingus for Mingus. I'm not going here yet. But there's some cult shit down there, but maybe I gotta get the quest first before I care. You were so lovely back then. Hello, Dalton. This elderly man paces back and forth, taking short, hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are the dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. And the way you fought, cutting down 2 at a time. We shared quite a victory, you and I. Who are you talking to? The man looks up at you, startled. My, oh, by the flame, for just a moment I thought I heard her. Puts his hand on his chest, catching his breath. What troubles you? Just the memories of my youth. In the Northwatch Ranges. Trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Shakes his head. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. Tell me about these memories. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Deerwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. The wrinkles around his eyes deepened. That was until we faced Helig of Thane. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated from Solace Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled towards the Valian republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools, seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat, not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I woke my rangers, my Rowena, they were all dead. He holds empty air in his arms. Who's Rowena? My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We'd planned to adventure together until we'd grow old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her, a voice just over my shoulder, calling to me in my dreams at night. I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it damn near cost me my life. He hesitates. Were I of the warrior was my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole as it is. I'm stuck with the feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somewhere down there beyond my help. I'll search the catacombs for a sign of Rowena. It won't be her, it will probably be gold stuff, but I'm gonna go there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Tears spring to the old man's eyes. There's an entrance just south of... Yeah, that's where I was. Southwest of here, on the other side of the canals. He sniffs and wipes his eyes. You're truly a gift from the gods. If there's anything you can find of her... I'm sorry, I doubt it, but...
Slow and silent.
I'll look. Crumbled leaves and shredded flyers float in the water. I'm gonna go to the center. So much talking. Your time has come, Sigram. Your life is at its end. Ah, these are actors.
There's something ahead.
Oaken scrap figurine. Once pressed, summon 3 wooden beetles. Oh, cool. Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed. And this goes back to the goose and schmoose. Schmoose and goose. Can I go all the way around? I cannot. Lumdala. The statuesque woman has a gaze that could cut stone. She turns a chiseled cheekbone to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer under a silvered eyeshadow and a razor precise line of kohl. Before you can speak, she throws her hands up in a dramatic fashion.
Greetings.
Autographs after the performance, please. Great art requires great concentration, and greatness is expected from the Revel of Stars. What's the Revel of Stars? We are the finest theater group in the city. We believe that the best art is immersive and true to life. She looks at the amphitheater with a rapturous expression. We stage our performance right here in the Copper Lane for the edification of all. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan. What do you do? That depends entirely on the demands of the role. She lays a slender hand on her chest. I am the Pallid Knight, the Widow of the Woods, and the Warrior Queen Mogga, all at different times. To live a different life each day is a glorious thing indeed, my friend. Does the Revel of the Stars take in new members? But of course! Good drama is a balm to the soul, and we wish to offer a true theatrical experience to as many as possible. What kind of members do you take? We've taken the new and old, the tall and small, the experienced and the inexperienced, whoever is best suited to fulfill a role to the utmost. How long do you keep members? As long as they are able to satisfy the demands of their role. She smooths a wayward strand of hair. True acting can be a grueling process, so someone lasts longer than others. I'd like to ask something else. Farewell. Sorry, can't talk right now.
They won't see me coming.
The benches are strewn with chicken bones and broken bottles and greasy scraps of paper. Kinda small amphitheater. But not all of them can be the hallowed round from Critical Role, right? They can take up like thousands of people. The hallowed round. I said hollowed, I think. What's it? I know where the Temple of Vodica is.
I'm on the trail.
I don't need to ask, I know where it is. Scrivener. Someone's been reshoveling improperly when Fexa finds out. I can't walk on the grass. Why can't I walk on the grass? It's just grass. I'm not gonna go in there yet. It's gonna be a big place too, I believe. A lot of talking. Another godlike like me. But it's not
Lay
like
low.
me. I'm a cooler. I am way many cooler. This might be the house of the guy. Maybe. Spilled tea, empty ink pots, and one detailed sketch of a fire-breathing old dwarf. Useless. Corin. Have to enter every room so to see if there's something hidden. Study bunks. What even is this place?
Hail and well met.
By Whale's eyeless face, you're one short ogre, but why are you green, and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? What are you talking about? Your ducks, your green skin. Should I speak louder, slower? Let me know. He beams at you and nods his head. You're a scrivener? Yes, I am scrivener. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie. Or perhaps it was a sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Just punch it. Punch your stomach real hard. That'll fix it. That'll not fix it. Don't take advice from me. Maybe it means you gotta go to the toilet. Take a big dump. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Tell me about the dormitory. It's where the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener. He sniffs. This place smells like old stockings. Show me what you have for sale. I doubt it's gonna be anything interesting. Yeah. Look, I thought. Well, maybe it's useful, but I barely craft anything.
Nice and quiet.
Thinner mattresses. Must I be here for corn? I don't know. Maybe I need Connor later for some reason. For a quest. Coron, not Connor. Close enough. The same. Same, but still same. But still same.
Shh.
I guess I'll go up here. This is pretty, but damn, it's big. So much talking. And I have to read myself. Hello, this painting depicts a famous scene from a light of dawn. Okay. They don't mind. They want me to have this. They want me to have this too. Thank you for your money. You want me to have this, right? Ah, this is Lumdala's house. Who's Lumdala again? Wasn't that the one, the artist? It wasn't the artist. It's like the actor. I think it was the actor. Was Lumdala, right? I don't remember. I could be wrong. This is the house that I need to go to. Prschmerk Flurksblurk. Why? Why would it take me 2 days to get from Mudmer Bridge to the Copper Lanes? And 50 minutes to get there? It makes no sense. I thought that was also just a way to get from here to here. And I think it is how it works, but I guess not. Grappling hook. Don't mind if I yoink. Hello, Perry the Platypus. Addict. People crude bets have been improvised for the Schmimprovised. So he's just having all kinds of addicted people. in their house. Okay, then I can understand that she doesn't want them in their house. Schwev. My name is Schwev. My name is Schwev. This is the guy I need. Hello, Pornisk. I'm first gonna look around. See if we can find something. Someone has peeled the labels from these bottles. They're suffering with dark, gunky... They're stuffed of pungent odors. Stealing. The guard holds up a hand as you approach. You can turn right back around. The lower floor is all yours, but nobody goes upstairs. Well, because you'll be breathing through new holes in your neck if you head up there. That's why. Just mind your own business. Once you're on the Svev, you're not going to much care where you're anyway. Any chance you could look the other way? Okay, fine, I'll be going. I'll maybe ask it later then.
I'll see what I can find.
Hello, Pernisk.
Welcome.
The man before you flashes you a toothy and rather unpleasant grin. Well now, a new face. Welcome friend, name's Pernisk. And this, he gestures to the room around you, is my humble abode and place of business. And I do hope you're in here to do some business. He glanced at the nearby guard. Kenra asked me to give you this. Pernisk takes the ring and turns it around in his fingers. Nice. What's this for? Don't recognize the wedding band you gave Kenra? Pernisk laughs. Oh yeah, I see now. She's making a statement, is she? Good riddance to her, then. Sorry I ever spent the coin to begin with. Now is that all? She seemed to care for you. Why are you doing this? Or seems difficult thing to forget, giving your grandmother's ring to someone? Maybe she's just not worth remembering, eh? Pernisk snored. Why are you playing lapdog for her and all? Why don't you just go back and tell her to clear off here? She seemed to care for you. Why are you doing this? Plenty of stars in the sky. Tell her to go set up in a salty mast if she's lonely. Me and her are done. How dare you hit your own fiancé? How can you live with yourself? She's asking for it. Sort of like you, right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me, I've got business to go back to. Those that way. Good, back to business. Something unusual is happening at the house in Copper Lane. A man named Pernisk is acting strangely. That's not Pershnik.
I'm on the trail.
I do like the view over here. Over this way.
Let's see what lies this way.
I'll see who's up there. It's only 100 coins. I have like 10,000 or so. So I'm good. I'm good. 100 is not that much. Shit, you got spotted. Why did you get spotted? I'm gonna try. I know I'm still gonna fight them anyway, but I just wanted to be sneaky at first, you know.
All right then.
Good boys. A book. Edmund's Hadret. For 5 years following his too much. Too much to do, too much to do. Too much to do. Doobie. Other book.
How may I help?
Are you stuck, Aloth? Maybe a little, yes.
I shall deal.
Well,
You there. You're gonna fight for us. Please? It's a cost, okay. Then I'll do this. That's an instant.
Ready, Watcher.
what?
Big hit.
Let's burn this away!
Itumak.
Following your lead. Your turn.
Why do you have your sword? Switch. Shit.
Hey,
What is it? Kill them all!
I'm stuck. I'll use the gun.
No!
I think the gun cheated again.
I shall deal with this one.
Ranged weapons sometimes cheat.
Ready, Watcher.
Wow, I got double teamed. I'm getting double teamed right here. Still have not put the words in. It's okay, they're banned.
hey,
They are multiplying.
you're not getting through me.
What? Let's burn this!
Yes?
Let's end this!
Fuck, not with your fists? But he's allowed to attack twice with his fist though.
How may I help?
Let's
I'm here.
Nice. Just gotta
Ready,
wait the
Watcher.
turn.
What?
Hey,
I
Well,
Ready, Watcher.
hey,
I
well,
Following your lead.
Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow.
Got an arrow with your name on it.
here's a...
leave it to me.
yes. I shall deal.
Keeping an eye out.
We did not kill any mercenaries here, I swear. It wasn't us. It appears as though someone rummaged through this uneven row of books in a hurry. These jars are chipped and cracked, as if knocked to the ground and set back in place. Book. Adiran dialect. Persak. One side of the overturned vase is splotched with crimson. Someone has gathered sheets and towels into a makeshift bed. The rumpled fabric is stiff with blood and unwashed sweat. A man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Gods, please, please, no more, I can't take any more. I'm not here to hurt you. The man pauses, gazing up at you. You're not? Oh, praise Sperath. You're not one of his men, are you? He glances nervously behind you. He shakes his head. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernisk. This is my house. You have to help me. Then who was that downstairs? An impostor, some wizard named Nirid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling Svev. My name is Svev. Inside my own house. He blinks. It would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. Pernisk looks away, unable to meet your gaze. I may have hung onto a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed that money. So you are a Svev dealer. Pernisk says, look, I know it's not the best line of work, especially with all that's happened, but it pays well, very, very well, and well, people want that stuff, don't they? What did your supplier do? If you think I'm gonna help out scum like you, you're surely mistaken. But is it worth all this? Losing Kenra? Pernisk grimaces. I have to. I'm sorry, I don't have any other trade. Nothing that's going to support us. Someday I'll get us out of the business. When we don't need it anymore. What did your supplier do? He sent over the wizard, Nirid, the man downstairs, to make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. Feels like it's been days. What do you need me to do? I can't go out there. Not while he's downstairs. I've been tied up for gods know how long. Please, you have to kill him. Sure. Pernisk lets out a sigh of relief. Oh, thank you. I'd help if I could, but in my state I'd probably just slow you down. Please be careful.
I'm on the trail.
I'm gonna get my 100 gold back. These guards totally did not see me. I'm gonna get cornered. Go stand like this. So that my low HP boys are in a corner, hidden. You're back. Anything I can do for you? I found a man you tied up upstairs. The one also claiming to be Pernisk? Toothy smiles, falters. That's so. Shakes his head. Shame you had to go digging around, friend, because now I can't exactly let you leave, can I? Was getting tired of pretending to be that sad sack anyhow. His mouth curves into a snarl. Guards! I don't want to agree with scum like this. It's your funeral. Everyone's allowed to go 17 times before I am. Any spell I do is gonna go off before. They only hit Neri. I was trying to do it here, but it locked onto only him. That's sad, but oh well. That's a lot of enemies. You hit my dog? You hit my freaking dog, did ya? Gonna focus on Nerid.
What? Arthek Worthen Roth.
Following your
Stop! Nerid staggers back holding a bloody hand in front of him. I give up. Just leave and I'll go peacefully, alright? Too late. Kana is allowed to shoot again. Nice.
Your tale ends here. For to
Hey.
I don't think he can touch anyone.
Yes.
That's why he's being like this. Be my friend, will ya?
What? Let's.
How may I help?
I will, and they are almost already dead.
Kill them.
Either that gun is super strong or that gun is super strong. Like both is possible.
I shall.
Ready, Watcher.
Leave me alone. There's.
What did he do? Did my game crash? My game crashed. It just closed. Okay then. Probably gonna have to do that whole fight over again. Not that it was hard or anything, but it was going so well. It's sad. Why you crashing, game? Why did you crash? Why did you do it? Oh man.
All right then.
Oh man. That wasn't how we were standing. Something along those lines, I guess. Definitely not along those lines. Attack!
Vadan Ansawu.
Don't
What
hit
is
my
it?
doggy. Go attack your friend, will ya? Yeah!
There's a...
Already dead. Too late.
There's a...
Yes? Your turn!
Hey,
Well?
How may I help?
No, fuck.
Let's...
Ready, Watcher. After him.
All those walks were
There's a...
accidental, but it's okay. Why are you shooting,
Hey.
fighting with your fists? Why did I take the one with was fighting with his fists? To be my friendly. Shit, Ituma can move. Aloth, you blocked him.
I? I shall...
Now Ituma can help.
I'm here. My bow's.
There's a... Well? No!
How strong is that gun? I don't understand.
I shall deal...
Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow.
Let's...
I don't know how
you give
strong
me
am
any
I?
more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
I?
Let's have... Well?
That can be legit, right? That can be legit. That is impossible to be legit, right?
Were they done Ansa?
These are...
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
What? Let's burn this away! For Takoa!
Hey,
Even Adair is faster than me. How is that even possible?
hey,
For Aethys!
Is it because it shoots 6 projectiles? 6 projectiles? So it's 6 times this? Is that it? That's quite crazy. Maybe I give it to you. That's pretty good. Like, I wouldn't mind using it, but I want to be more
Well?
like a swordy guy, so...
hey.
Ernest. Not yet, I'll be back. I think there's still someone left in the front door. Okay, no, they're not. It's good. They were just addicts, I think, then. Did I get my 100 gold back? He's already taken care of. Pernus stares at you. Can't believe his nightmare's finally over. Grins weakly, then seems to remember something. You've no idea what you've done for me, but... He looks up at you and away again. I need to find my love, Kenra. Only after whatever Nirit put her through, I'm afraid that she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please. She must be somewhere in Copperline. It's the only home she's known. And please, don't tell her about the Svev. About what I do. I could make it worth your while. A discount, maybe. I'm gonna say this, because he's a drug dealer. Absolutely, please, don't hurt me. You can tell whatever you like. I'll have some supplies here for you, whenever you want. Please, just make sure she's okay. Do you spice? I do not spice. I actually have spiced in here. Because I have this... No, I have it in my hotbar somewhere. Here. Goldrot Chew. I don't spice either, but Omen has spiced. He has taken this once. And it is if you use it, then you're good. But if you stop using it, then you're 100 turns of Goldrot Chew. I don't really. Oh, does he have my 100 gold? Oh, he doesn't. Where's my 100 gold, bitch? I can't handle spice. Everywhere I go, I leave so many bodies behind.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Kitty cat.
Let's see what lies this way.
Fruit. The shields have been battered and scattered in long ago battles. In long ago battles, not a long ago battles. That is not sentencing. My sentences are not sentencing. Shields have been battered. Admath's den. No, I don't want to enter actually. I want to go back. Please! Please, I want to go back! Please!
Mercenary.
Someone said something. I think dwarf girl. I don't know her name. Mercenaries, all fancy weapons, no skill. Sometimes I wish magic is real so I can just cast comprehend languages on myself all day. What language did you want to... Language ship. I'd at least choose tongues, at least then I could speak it back. And not just only understand it. Was it stealing? No. Ah, but tongues you couldn't read, right? So then comprehending languages is probably better. I'm still looking for the blacksmith. Dirty Rigbert. Right, everyone knows the plan. Up the wall and in the window. Grab the jewel for the pretty little lord. We got it. Listen, dwarf, if I have to... Langdon, we have company. How long did it take you to spot me? What's going on here? A smile like a ragged scar stretches across the man's face. That's the least of your concern, friend. You've made a grave mistake coming here. He raises his blade.
Wede Bedan Ansawu.
Well?
That seems like a bruiser guy. Hey, bruiser man. You want to become my friend? Yes, you do. I know
Ready,
you
Watcher.
do. Dirty Egbert.
What? I'll let Margren's...
Come on, Sleek. Go get him. Ah, you suck.
Following your lead. For Takoa!
Seems like it was two damage, not 6 times, but good enough.
Hey,
Still kind of one-shot him. Get down!
Yes. Kill them all!
yes?
Let's...
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
I'll let Margren's...
Leave. Hi. I shall.
Yes. Kill...
Finish him off, Skeg.
I'm here. After him.
What? Let's burn...
These are.
Following your lead. For Takoa!
Look at that. $70.4 damage. It's a whole bunch.
Hey.
It's more than he ever could before. Good job, everyone. Got them all. Thieves' letter. Our contact inside Raymond Manor will leave a second story window ajar. He's confirmed the location of the heart of the White March in a hidden chamber. Get your crew together and head to the Brackenbury before Lord Raymond moves the jewel. AD.
I'm on the trail.
Long jagged stairs slice across the garden. A few bedrolls and square tunics are bundled in the corner. This was just a group of thieves. Because one character can be yeah. In Chinese, one word can mean like 70 different things. That I saw from the Ludwig tip to tip in China. I didn't say kill them all, they started attacking me.
I'll see
They said
it
kill them
done.
all.
It's finished. And the fire shows me something new.
I find like the Japanese one was great, but I think the Chinese one was so good. I had been destroyed laughing so many times. I think it was because they were less prepared. They knew the language
I
less.
see something.
But China was also pretty wholesome. Like the people they met mainly were nice. Yes, probably just a harder language to speak. Too many different kinds of dialects and stuff. Japan is smaller, so probably has less.
Keeping an eye out.
Alright, easily done. Okay, I think I've gone everywhere then. Except in the center here, okay. I've not been in the center here. There was a lady and a guy. And it's probably the market stalls.
They won't see me coming.
Heritage Hill claims another curious soul. Please move along. I have a long list to get through. Laura.
Hello.
The young woman stands by a cart, watching the crowd with large, bright eyes that focus on you as you approach. Take your time, traveler. If you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb, you've come to the right place. Show me your wares. +2 second level spell uses. Oh damn. And +1 that's pretty strong. But it costs 8,000. The way to say hotel, sometimes that really destroyed me. How they said like the same word, but it's always something different. And then like in the subtitles, you see what they're actually, what they think, what they are saying, and it's oh, I died. Delemgan. Summon Delemgan. What the hell is that? What the hell is even that? It was hilarious.
Good day to you.
The merchant smiles brightly. Well met, traveler. Are you interested in purchasing any rations for your journey? Show me your wares. Actually, no, I'm not interested. Igrun.
Good day to you.
You're gonna be the person, right? Igrun stands behind a stall, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscle in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come to take a look. You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay, outside Sonild's, of course. He flashes a crooked grin. What's so special about Sonild? She operates in the expedition hall. He jerks a thumb over his shoulder. Sells the best equipment in the city, but Wenan keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditions members of the dozens and anyone else he takes a liking to. Let me see what you have for sale. +2 intellect. Bigger area of effect, okay. So what are these? A short staff. Shatterstar. One-handed interruption, strong. Warhammer. This is a lady's hand, unique scepter, two-handed. 13 to 20 crush damage, plus 10 accuracy while endurance below 50, 20% damage while endurance below 50, 20% grace convert to hits. Just initiative high and low confuses me always. Because you would assume if you're high in initiative, you're going faster, but no, it's opposite. Inflicts -5 RXC for 5.
How do you do?
I'm looking for a particular dagger made of march steel. Just like the Crucible Knights use. Let me guess, you've been talking to a kid, right? He laughs and shakes his head. I'd be tempted to sell it to you anyways, and let the little rascal learn his lesson, but a pack of adventurers already took it off my hands. If martial daggers only given to Crucible Knights, how did you get your hands on one? Igrun pauses, mid-polish, his cloth slowing over the blade. A lot of steel passes through my hands, friend. I don't make it my business to ask where it all comes from. Fair enough. I don't mean to pry. Anything particular would like see so you. The adventurers you sold dagger to, where are they now? Folk like that only visit Copper Lane to crew up at Edmund's Den Expedition Hall or down a pint at the Goose and Fox. And since they weren't headed into the den, well, you got my guess. Tell me more about dagger. He holds a cloth in his hand, made out of a high purity iron ore that comes out of the White March Mountains. Traditionally, the smiths at the Crucible Keep have smelted it into daggers and swords, which they only give to the Knights of the Crucible. Of course, I'd be surprised if that kid didn't already tell you all that. Okay, so they would also be in the Goose and Schmoose. Gotta go there anyway. Ah, the adventure, the adventure upstairs. I see. Kenra looks up at you as you approach. What happened with Pernisk? Did you give him the ring? What? Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, real Pernisk also deals Schwef. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. She covers her mouth with her hands, shocked. Pernisk, my Pernisk, Schwef dealer? If I didn't know you for an honest man. She brings her fist down on the table, slushing her drink. Damn it! How can I trust him after something like this? That he'd lied to me for this long? She runs her hand through her hair and takes a deep breath. I should just be glad I found out about it before the wedding. So I have to make a decision. He's just a dealer. He still loves you though. Do you really want to give up on the future together? Perhaps you're right. If he's willing to give it up, we can work this out. Seemed worthwhile to give him a chance anyway. Oh, and take this. She unclasped something from her neck, picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. You've gained the unwavering resolve. Whatever that is. What is unwavering resolve? Is the weapon? +2 intellect, +1 resolve. Who needs some endurance? Extra endurance. What happened with the other necklace? Where's the necklace? Am I blind? Why am I? Huh? I'm looking through your videos on your channel. Oddly, I don't see your Devil May Cry stuff. It should be there, but I think you have to click on live streams. It's gonna be on under live streams. It's not gonna be in videos. And then you have to scroll down quite a bit. 'Cause it's been a while. Where did the necklace go? The hell? What happened to my necklace, bro? Oh no, no, it was his cloak. It wasn't the necklace. I don't know what's best, having just +15 max endurance? 15 is not much, she's like 160. I don't know, at some point I playlisted a little bit, but then I never did it, and I don't know if I did. I guess I didn't then. I think these are the fellas I'm looking for. You know how much work that is? Every time I have to click one button and I forget, just because it doesn't do it automatically. So how you doing, Violet? These are the people that I need to talk to.
Welcome.
Did you buy a March steel dagger from Igran? He displays the blade on a flat palm. I did. And a fine piece it is. I don't know of many more circulating in the city, outside the steel and the Crucible Keep, of course. I was trying to get it for a kid named Gordy. He blinks and kicks his feet off the table. A kid? This isn't a toy, you know? Get him a wooden sword. The Curlin woman leans over and punches his arm. Come on, Wexel. If our friend here is willing to pay, what's the harm? Plenty, actually. That kid'll probably poke his eye out. Besides, I plan to use this dagger. I'm not gonna hurt them, because they're nice. They're nice adventurers, at least. How much would it take for you to change your mind? He turns the blade in the light, admiring it. Seeing as how there's a sudden demand for this, 100 pans seems fine. What's 100 pans? Copper? Demand isn't as high as you think. Chances are good that dagger was stolen or looted off one of the knights. In the case, I'm probably doing you a favor. He frowns. Can't be too careful around the authorities these days, especially as Nolan. Fine, I'll sell it, but not for less than 50. I'm getting my money back at the very least. Deal. 50 copper. Okay, I can deal with that. Only 50 is cheap. He hands you the dagger hilt first. Pleasure doing business with you. Is there something else? No, I'm good. Thanks, man. I'm not gonna attack these guys. Then I'd rather not have the kid give the kid stuff. Because I've already killed enough people in this city. Bad guys. All bad guys, I swear. I did not hurt any innocents. I think. Ooh. Superstitious folk near Road's End have been acting on a rumor that the hair of a dead virgin that was bound and buried alive can cure a hollowborn. Not only has it resulted in horrific attacks against young women, but unscrupulous merchants have taken to selling bits of hair to those who don't have the stomach to perform the act themselves. Road's End's local thanes have assigned agents to root out the problem, but they've had little success. And I sent someone to fix that problem. Though Hiravius was unable to find the source of the rumors plaguing Road's End and the surrounding earldom of Hellsgate, the local authorities assisted in breaking up mobs, punishing would-be murders, and preventing more young women from being buried alive. A particularly large and violent mob at Kell Hill Cemetery required Hiravius to rally the local soldiers and put down the primary troublemakers. On the body of the biggest belligerent, Hiravius found an odd magical rope that he intended to use on a local young woman. A wizard advisor of the Urla of Hellsgate suspected that the rope had been created by the same person responsible for spreading the rumors and inciting the attacks in the first place. And now I have it. Binding rope plus 2 constitution. Pretty good. Alright. Good job. I have rope now. I don't know where rope would go. Is the rope for around your neck? I don't know. Maybe I have to go back to the city before I can actually do that. How do I go back there? Ah, here. Alrighty. Little kid boy. Little boy. Little boy. I got you a dagger. I just bought a knife for a kid because he wanted it. Did you get it? Do you have the dagger? Can I see it? Can I see it? Here, I have the dagger right here. Gordy stops bouncing and stares at it, gaping in awe. It's so sharp. A deal's a deal. Here you go. He snatches it out of the air, heedless of anything else. He yanks it out of its sheath and holds the blade up to the light. I'm going to be just like the Crucible Knights. He saws and chops at the air. And he slits his own throat accidentally. Oops. He flips the weapon into the air and grabs at the hilt, almost slicing his palm open in the process. His eyes dart away from yours as he sheathes the blade, the dagger. So about that secret. Gordy puts his hand up to his mouth and whispers loudly. I saw one of the actors hide something under a loose stone near the theater. Probably nothing as good as a marsh steel dagger, though. Great secret, I already knew that. Tell me something else. He scratches his head and wrinkles his brow. Sometimes my dad goes to Andra's gift without telling my mom. Some place called the Salty Mast. Ha! There's a secret worth some investigation. Thank you for telling me, Gordy. Bye. That was a useless secret.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea. Who would...
I'll go in the catacombs now. To help the old man. There's a troll here somewhere though.
How may I help?
Let's have it
By
out!
killing the black ooze, that's how you can help.
Got an arrow for this one.
There's a big ooze in it.
Let's burn this away!
Go get him, doggy.
Following your lead. For Takara!
That can't be legit, right? The weapon is so strong.
Hey.
How is everything is so not so strong, and then that is like destroying.
Yeah!
Hey,
How may I help? I shall deal with this one.
Got an arrow for this one.
But there's a lesson to be taught.
I don't know what happened, but it feels like Omen has become slow. I know I was able to go once, but the others have gone multiple times, and
Laying low.
I feel like should have been able to go more. Maybe because I switched weapons. They cost extra turn time.
you're not getting to...
Shit, troll.
Aye?
Troll has seen me. Go away, troll.
I shall deal with this one.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
There's a lesson to be taught.
Following your lead. Your tale ends here.
Leave it to me!
What is it? No prisoners! Let's have it out!
Ready, Watcher.
I think also shooting with like high or low weapon types, because I think this is like very high or something. You have very high initiative, so it's bad to shoot with it.
After him, eat him up.
But there's a lesson to be taught.
Come here, troll.
These ones are in for a walloping.
Yes.
I missed. Fuck. Hij gwieft. Hij gwieft.
But there's a lesson to be taught.
Following your lead. Your tale ends here.
Hey.
Well,
How may I help?
Let's have it out!
Ready, Watcher.
To be honest, I don't even really know what Hobble does. Hobble characters have the dexterity reduced by 2, movement by 1, and reflex by 20.
what? Let's burn
So it's
this
very
away.
hobbled.
Hey.
Leave it to me!
How may I help?
Let's have it out!
Bring them down.
Got an arrow for this one.
What? Let's burn this away.
Good, good.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
You're not.
Blues.
These ones are in for a walloping!
Hey.
I'm here. After him, Itamok.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right then.
And everyone,
Hey.
Hello? Hello?
just gonna keep walking straight.
Following your tail ends here!
Aye? I shall deal with this one.
Yes.
I'm here.
What? Let's burn this away.
Hey. You're not getting through me.
Easily cleaned. Fuck.
How may I help?
Wanna come out again?
These ones are in for a walloping!
Yes.
Oh, what do you think you're doing?
I'm here. My bow's ready.
What? There's a lesson to be taught. For Takoa!
Hey.
What is it?
Got him. Got him.
Let's have it out!
Yes.
How much do I have? 20. Um. Stop, you not you too. Stupid. Just walk forward and do.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready. Got an arrow for this one.
Bring them down.
Hey.
Don't hit Itamok. Hit me.
Yes? These ones are in for a walloping!
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
Following your lead. Let's end this!
Ready, Watcher.
Get hobbled. No. Oh, waste.
What is it?
Aye?
Let's have it out!
Okay. It's over. Fish is smelling sludge ebbs in the trenches.
Slow and silent.
With like barely any damage. It's pretty good. goes deeper. I don't think I want to do that yet.
Aye?
Why are there skeletons underground?
Ready, Watcher. Let's get a good shot with this.
Wow.
What? I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
Go get me to mark. Fuck.
Hey.
I'm stuck.
Yes? Let's end this!
Hey. You're not getting through me.
Who's this?
How may I help? I shall deal with this one.
Following your lead.
I shall deal with this one.
Following your lead. For Takoa! As you said.
Fuck, I skipped my turn again. Shit. Come on, can't you move forward? You can't, you still have movement.
Yes? For Takoa! Made on. Kill them all!
Let's get a good shot with this.
What? I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
But like, Sagani doesn't do much. Sometimes she does good damage with the bow, sometimes horrendous. But I think that's when she grazes. But Itomak does quite a good amount of damage, I gotta be honest.
You're not getting through me.
I shall deal with this one.
Kill them all!
So I cannot complain about her.
I'm on the trail.
She's doing quite a good job. More skeletons.
Yes? These ones are in for a walloping!
Kill them all!
Why is that? Oh, skeletal wizard.
Ready, Watcher.
Install. Get wombled.
There's a lesson to be taught.
Yes? Will be made on. For Takoa!
There's another wizard. Shit.
Leave it to me.
One was alright. Not too bad.
How may I help?
Yes.
Ah!
Ready, Watcher.
Help your boy Itomak, yeah?
Let's burn this away.
Hey.
Aye? I shall deal with this one.
Well,
My turn to finish this.
I'll see what I can find.
Someone's dead here. Probably because of the skeletons, I would suggest. Let's see where this goes. Another dead guy. Don't mind if I take your clothes. Let's hope I can disarm them all. Helic Thane. A lone figure in tattered robes shuffles across the chamber, muttering under its breath. As you approach, the figure halts and swivels its head towards you. I remember the name Helic Thane, but I don't remember who it was. Wasn't the guy that disappeared? Was the guy that disappeared? I don't remember. Its haggard visage is a labyrinth of wrinkles and sores overgrown by moss-like beard. What's this? Who disturbs Helig's work? Its voice rattles and gurgles like that of a drowning man. You're Helig. Dalton sent me to look for Rowena. He leans back and bursts into raucous laughter. His threadbare robe. He was the necromancer that they were fighting, right? Was it? I think. His threadbare robes drift apart and revealing an amulet and a raged wound running from chest to throat. It spatters a black viscous fluid on the floor with every cackle. That old fool is still alive. I do hope he still doesn't bear a grudge for that incident. It was very long ago. What happened to you? What? This? He points a gnarled thumb at the wound. Long story. I was one of the first animancers in the Deerwood, practiced necromancy too, which is what put Dalton and his North Watch Rangers on my trail, making a wet, burbling, salty cackles. What can you tell me about Dalton? Only that it's a miracle or a joke of the gods that he's still alive. He picks a bloodied crust from his beard. The only thing he loves more than his fetching lieutenant was the idea of his own legend. Said you killed Rowena and the rest of the North Watch Rangers. Did he mention that they hunted me down like a rabid dog? He adjusts his moth-eaten robes. I just want to continue my studies. Attitudes towards animancy were not what they are now, and necromancers have never met with much acceptance. But they are corpses now, and so am I. So I surely that's all well enough behind us. Do you know where Rowena is? He seems to restrain another bout of chuckling. Oh, you could say that. If you were to retrieve my grimoire from Mordred, I'll let you in on a secret. What do you need me to do? I'm just gonna do it and then still kill him after, probably, because I don't really trust him. When animancy started gaining popularity, I came to Defiance Bay in hopes of finding a place where my research would meet with more acceptance. Worked at the Brackenbury Sanitarium for a few months when I met Mordred. Spits a glob of black blood on the floor. Let's just say Mordred and I didn't see eye to eye. It got so bad we were threatening to kill each other on a daily basis. Obviously, the bastard made good on his threat. He runs a jagged fingernail along the oozing wounds, sank a dagger into my chest while I was sleeping, and dumped my body in the catacombs. And you used enemies to save yourself. Oh no, Helig waves half-rotted hand. This is magic, and it took a great deal of rather timely preparation, I must say. Even so, it merely anchored my soul to this decaying husk, nothing like the life that was stolen from me. And yet you see what a little Engwithan magic can do. My mind is my own, my memory is fresh, and my work can continue. And Mordred keeps all that is precious to him in a trunk in his laboratory, just as he stole my grimoire. He offers you a key with a claw-like hand. On your way to Brackenbury Sanitarium, then bring me my grimoire and my revenge, and you can have your Rowena. Chokes on a burbling chuckle. If there's nothing else, be on your way. What are you doing down here? Research. A hodgepodge of animancy and necromancy. I have peace and quiet as well as an abundant supply of subjects. What are those creatures behind you? Just a few personal projects. Sorry souls stuck in their mortal shell. Their flesh is dead as mine, though their minds are not as well maintained. They flock to me like worms to drakes. They are not half as intelligent, but he watches one stumble into a desk. They serve for amusement. Farewell. Like, sure, he killed the adventuring party, but it is like he said, they hunted him. So I'll probably help him.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
And does this just come out to... Oh, trap!
Poison!
Disarm it! Disarm it!
There's something ahead.
Yeah, it just stayed standing on there. That's totally what you should do when you walk on a trap. Just keep standing on it. It'll go away eventually. Right? Probably. Why are you not crouching, Kana? May I ask?
Slow and silent.
You don't think you have to? You're too slow otherwise. This place is massive. Aorn. This small Orlan man appears. Yeah, it's massive. I don't think I'm gonna finish it today. I just want to do one more fight and then I'm gonna quit. This small Orlan man appears to have pulled together some crates and scraps of cloth to make a rather sorry-looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted and his clothing smeared with blackening grime. He looks startled as you enter, his eyes widening in alarm.
Hello.
After a moment, however, he smiles weakly. Hello there. Wasn't expecting any visitors down in these parts. He glanced around in his dim room. Indeed. It's often Liam when it's just like a little voice line of a character that just says hello or how are you or something. What are you doing down here? What can you tell me about the catacombs? Visiting woman in Ruina. What are you doing down here? Eorn grimaces. I've been a little down on my luck lately. Didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come down here. Nobody pokes around in the catacombs much, not until you anyway. Really, because the catacombs seem more like the place to go when you want to disappear. A sad tale, but not the whole story, I think. What you hiding? It's when you want to disappear. Eorn looks around the dingy chambers and nods slowly. Expression pained. Yeah, I guess that's plain enough to see. Very well, it's true. I've been hiding from the knights down here. But it isn't what you think. He ducks his head. It wasn't an accident. It's been hard for me here in Defiance Bay. I suppose I thought if I got involved in city business, if I made the right friends, it would get easier in time, and it did. Really, I made a name for myself. A place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People can get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping agreement, of all the things to fight over, but this one night this man, he got very angry. Is that Eorn Levi? That's the guy from a tavern. I think maybe he had a little too much at the inn. And I guess he didn't like an Orlan talking back at him. I struck him, he came towards me, and I hit him. And he went over like a tree. I guess he struck his head on the way down. Eorn lowers his gaze and shrugs helplessly. Turns out he was a knight. The Crucible Knights won't care how it happened, they just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the rope, please. He looks at you, a pleading expression. I just want to get out of the city. The second I can get money for a passage, I won't trouble anyone again. I swear it. I'll live quiet, but you can't, please, you can't tell that I'm here. Secret safe with me, Aaron. Lets out a breath, sagging with relief. Thank you, truly. I know you're an honest man. I only wish the knights would hear you out. I'd rather just explain things. Anything else I can do for you? What can you tell me about this catacombs? I haven't explored too much of it, to be honest. Got lucky finding this little corner of it, but let me think. Well, the canal there, that's Grogan's canal. Grogan was the dwarf that planned the whole thing. It runs up through the Undra's gift, spills out into the sea there. Otherwise, just a lot of bones. There's the Warrens for people that couldn't afford better, but it's all flooded now. The fancier folk, they have their own resting place down here, the drier places. The dukes and the Deerwood are down here, actually, if you want to pay your respects. You talk about your past. Yeah, I told you what happened. I only beg you not tell anyone. I'll give him 300 here. Should be enough to get you out. But this is... His face twisted, struggles forward. They said you were a kind soul, but I wouldn't have imagined. This will see me out of the city and well away. Who are you talking to that says I'm a kind soul? You've been here since I entered the city. Makes no sense. I'm not sure I could ever thank you enough, but here, take this. I hope it's some use to you on your journey. You have my lasting gratitude, my friend. I should get ready. Rabbit fur gloves. Plus 0.1 to crit damage multiplier. I'm gonna keep those on. I need my high dexterity. Extra crit. Her. I can make her my machine, or at least try.
Slow and silent.
I hear scallywags. I think I could probably have not paid him yet, then went up to the Fox and Goose, whatever it's called, and asked the guy there to give money or something, but I did not do that.
I'll see it done. It's finished.
Hello, Skellies.
Frith! Yes?
Yes?
These ones are in for a walloping!
I didn't want to camp, I want to get... Look at the flower there.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
What? Let's burn this away! There's a lesson to be taught!
Inuma cannot
Yes?
enter.
Your tale ends here!
Hey,
Varathus!
Stop crouching.
How may I help? These ones are in for a walloping!
Kill them all!
I'm here. My bow's ready.
What? I'll let Margaret's fire
I
bless
find it
this.
annoying that it always like goes to the person that I'm looking at, and I always want to like attack there, and then it's like it's out of my screen, so I got to center it again. I want like the whole combat to be centered, not center it on the person. But
Hey. Leave it to me!
oh well, I'll survive.
Laying low.
For Aethys! Aye? These uns are in for a walloping!
Let's burn this away.
You think he's gonna be able to get inside?
Yes? Will evade on answer for Takora!
Yeah! Well, bring them down.
Aye? I shall deal with this one.
After him, Ichimata.
He just had to have a turn, he would have died immediately, but I didn't give him a chance.
Hello?
What was the armor I just found? Fine, it's just fine. Alright, I'm gonna save here and I'm gonna go to bed. Still so much to explore here. Like, look. Still have all this place here, then all this here. It's actually less than I thought, but it's still quite enough. And quite a bit of fights, I'm assuming. Trolls, I hear trolls walking, I see plants. I think I saved, I hope I saved. This game is so big, it just keeps going. Like at first when I started the game, I thought, oh, the map is not that big, it doesn't look that, but each little area is pretty decently sized, so even though there aren't that many, it's still pretty big. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to bed. That reminds me of the of the meme with the I don't remember what the meme is. Well, I know that the meme I'm saying now is like I'm going to bed. It's like that girl that did like a cryptocurrency, and then the people that did it, they rug pulled it and lost a lot of money. But was was like a meme girl. I don't remember the meme. Oh my god! How did I forget? How did I forget the meme? But it was like a girl that did the meme, was very popular, and then she did like she made a cryptocurrency. Well, she didn't really do it because she's not that smart, but someone did it, or a group did it, and that group rug pulled everyone, and so she got super hated, and she was then on a podcast or something, and then she said, I'm going to bed, and then she stayed offline for like months. It was a blonde American girl. And I think it had something to do with the PP. Yeah, Hak 2. That was it. That was it. Damn it. I couldn't remember. It was that. It was that. Indeed. I'm going to bed. She never returned. Oh. Good job, Justin. Good job. You found it. You're the meme. The memer. The meme king. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to sleep. I would. Who's the meme? Who's the meme? And I'm too proud to search it up on the internet. Because I'm like, I will figure it out at some point. It'll come, I swear. Sometimes I just forget the most basic things. At some point, I forgot Johnny Depp's name. I was like, what's the actor of Jack Sparrow again? I have no idea. A blank. Anyway, I'm gonna get off. Thank you, Jose. Yes, I will. Zell, you too, if you're still here, thank you for chatting. And Violet, you too. I hope you found the VODs of Devil May Cry. If I remember, which I most likely will not, I'll try and put them in a playlist at some point. But I have not even remembered to put the stream.bo things out, so I doubt it. I doubt I will remember. Bye bye. Bye bye, butt shaking Zell. You twerker. See you later. I'll try to be back tomorrow. So yeah. See you then.